what's in our bead boxes. Yeah. So bead box is kind of what we carry around for any given project. Has our necessities, what we use to bead.
Basically kind of just, yeah, a box full of our tools. Everything we would use fits in a little box. So we bead, of course, and we always get different questions as far as, you know, what size needles do you use? What size, you know, what size thread
What
do
brands?
you guys use? So hopefully we give a little bit of that information out, but also just kind of a look at our everyday go-to tools.
I have randomness in mine.
Oh, I do too.
Okay.
But I can start.
Okay, do the first.
First off is in my bead box, I have scissors. These are micro tip scissors. So they're super duper sharp, great for cutting out leather, as well as cutting into small pieces of earrings. And I don't know, you could buy these anywhere. Walgreens,
We usually
Walmart.
Get them when they're kind of pricey.
Yeah, they're about $13 a pair. So we normally get them when we have a coupon
like
at Michael's or Joann's.
I think I left my scissors over there. So, but I have the same exact ones. Mine are just orange.
Needles?
This is my needles. I have a little guy and he's always in my stuff. So I have needles in a little medicine bottle. And we've been using the Pony brand needles. She has like a new pack there, but they come in this little wax paper thing with all the needles.
Oh,
see, they're all like that.
Next item, I have pliers. Are these called needle nose pliers?
Yeah, but I think they're like jewelry needle nose pliers because they're smaller than regular man needle nose pliers.
I bought these at Joann's, I believe. I used a coupon, so I got them for like $6.
And you can buy them in sets, which are really good too. We use a lot of them to like pull your earring findings apart or to pop a bead out.
Yeah, definitely. This is it. You can answer. Oh, you're not going to answer that? Okay. No. So go ahead. Next.
The next thing I have in mind is always a Sharpie.
Yes.
I just have random pencils, stuff. Like when you're working on a design, kind of define the line more.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're going in a new direction, you need to make a correction, something like that. So I always have...
Maybe your eyebrows.
We don't do
and all in my box.
This is my current all lately.
See? Super duper sharp. I'll cut you.
Don't mess with us when we got our bead boxes.
And this is must have poke holes and wood earrings that we do. Next item, glue stick. I always have a glue stick. So she has super glue. We have super glue too. Glue stick is awesome for applying your graph paper or whatever it is that you bead on top of.
Your stencil, your design, whatever.
Yeah, onto the fabric. It sticks to both pretty well without, you know, completely clean. And then as she had super glue, we always use super glue. Just any super glue will be fine.
Thread. I usually like to use O or D, we said, right?
Both O and D.
So I have like the little spools, these. We usually have the cones. But the
cones
cones seem to shred.
Oh, really?
Don't you think? Do you have cone? You've never had a cone? Like the black cone with the big old spool of thread?
No.
Well, if you bead, you know, they sell like the huge cone. And
oh, the big cones, okay.
I kind of feel like that brand, I don't know if it's like the same brand who makes them all or whatever, but I kind of feel like the thread, once you put it on your needle and you're like continuously beading, it will like start to shred and like come apart. Yeah. These seem to be better. Like
I don't even know what brand these are though, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I never know.
I don't know.
Like the kind that come like on the paper spools, those are really good.
Yeah, and I have mine in white and black. This one looks crazy.
My dog did that.
Funny story. She asked if I had black thread, black thread. I let her use it, and then I was like, okay, well, where's my black thread? And she was like, oh. And she pulled this out, and her dog had it. The next thing I always have is something to bead on. We normally use...
Mine is a little...
Oh, well,
wow. Did I just do that? I just spilled beads trying to show you guys. What else? I bead. Oh, wow.
You went some more.
Okay, well, at least they
hers
found
is
it.
there. we have these little cloths that, I don't know, they feel like a blanket. I'm sure
There
they're
are
not.
blankets. It's like that Velux blanket you can buy at Walmart. It's like, let me see if I can get close enough. They come in like this weird blue. Mine has paper on it, but like
They're just kind of furry. They kind of feel like velvet.
yeah, they absorb the shock, I guess,
Yeah.
for what they're
They
for.
don't, the beads don't
Don't
bounce.
bounce. They absorb all the
So,
shock.
I mean, obviously, we didn't buy a blanket, but
We actually probably should, as much as we need these.
These cost like $1 at the bead store.
Yeah.
And like I tried to show you, there's the tray. It's just like I guess a painter's tray. I have a lot of them. I use one per project, and they're kind of awesome. So I always keep these in my bead box.
She likes this one. Can I show them?
Yeah.
It's like divided. See if you can see it has like a bunch of little divisions for her different colors and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's kind of awesome.
I have a bag of new beads.
Yeah.
We have this little store on the reservation who sells beads, and we stop there every now and then when we go back home.
Don't you dare tell her it is.
I'm not going to tell them what it is.
Just kidding.
That's another thing. People ask questions about where you buy your beads, and just go to bead stores.
To tell you the truth, like, we're willing to tell different secrets.
She's willing, I'm not willing.
I'm more willing than her to tell secrets of the trade, like this, like telling you kind of what tools we use. But at the same time, I do get kind of bothered when people ask me, you know, oh, where did you get that? Or where'd you get this? Or how do you do that? And I'll tell to a certain point, but I don't think it's wrong of me to feel offended. We've been beading for a very long time, since 2005, and it was self-taught, and, you know, some good friends had kind of taught us the basics, but in all honesty, we put the work in trying to scout bead stores, find these bead stores, and I'm willing to share secrets with anybody, depending on just attitude and energy. But you come at me like I should tell you, or I owe you something, then I'm not so quick to tell you. So
yeah, I got new beads on a happier note.
I know, right?
We found this awesome matte yellow, and then this cool luster.
We could sit here freaking all night going over beads.
And this awesome gunmetal.
Always keep a pencil in here when I need to measure out things, including the ruler to draw out straight lines, and a compass to kind of measure out circles and stuff like that. So this is the design part of what I keep in my box.
I don't keep that in my box.
I know.
Bag full of just randomness. My current project requires these things, so I have like dentalium in here, a scrap of leather, I don't know why, and a random elk's tooth.
Because you need those.
Because, you know, I need those. And just some shells and faceted beads. So just always a baggie full of random stuff that I'm using for current projects. And I guess this one counts too.
Little
Just more beads
and rhinestones.
Stuff like that.
The next thing we keep in our box, I don't see hers, but maybe she keeps it somewhere else.
I have another.
Different hardware. Here, these are silver earring hooks and silver, what are these called? Like
Eyelet pins, I think.
I don't know. All our beadwork, we put a lot of work into it, so we all our beadwork comes with sterling silver or
Platinum.
or platinum
Or gold.
silver or 14 karat gold hardware, because you know you put all the time into beadwork, you want the hardware to last. So
The last thing in my box is just my current project, and I don't know if you guys want to see it, but I'm currently working on these. So here's the other side, and yeah.
I have a few things. Now I feel like I have more things. I have a file to smooth out different edges on wood earrings, or sometimes mirrors. Working with mirrors, they're kind of cut abnormally. So this just a regular file works perfect for it without ruining the finish on the mirror. Next, a lighter. I keep a lighter in here because it helps to I guess singe off different ends of your thread, and
Or the little
also
frays, like
yeah.
when you have little frays in between the lines, you know, sometimes your thread will fray.
Yeah.
If you hold the lighter close enough to it, it'll singe it all the way down so you can't see it anymore.
But don't burn your beadwork.
But don't burn your beadwork.
I actually use the lighter to singe off the end of this thread. I use like a transite
It's
thread.
like filament thread.
Yeah, it's kind of, I call it fish wire. It's not fish wire, but I use it for projects where I don't want the thread to show, mainly with trimming and stuff like that. So that's a tip. Write that one down. And then current projects. I'm working on lots of them. We always have lots of projects, but the one that's in here now is just a pair of earrings that I'm working on. So there's those. This is just kind of universally goes with us everywhere. So yeah, there's a few what's in my bead box. Most people do what's in my bag, and we have those too, but this is definitely more important than our purse, because it kind of is our purse.
This always goes in our purse.
Yes.
Or this goes to every event we're at, every
This is the money
sling.
maker.
Yes.
So, thanks guys. I think that would be it.
So thank you for joining us for What's in Our Bead Box, and we will do another one in a couple weeks. See ya.